The late summer breeze rustled the maple leaves in Pine Hollow, a quiet suburb in upstate New York, as I watched my 6-year-old daughter, Lily, bound down the porch steps of our cozy colonial home. Her auburn pigtails gleamed under the August sun, her laughter a melody that could soften the hardest heart. She just wrapped up her first month of first grade, bursting with tales of new friends and glittery art projects. "Dad, check this out," she called, holding up a construction paper collage of our family, her and her mom, Claire, who we lost to a hit-and-run 3 years ago. I crouched down, my sheriff's badge glinting on my chest, and studied her creation. After 15 years on the force, I'd witnessed the darkest corners of human nature, but Lily's light kept me grounded. Her drawing showed us under a starry sky, hands linked, a testament to her unshakable spirit. "It's perfect, kiddo," I said, my voice catching. Raising her alone was a tightrope walk between my grueling job and being the parent she deserved, the weight of Claire's absence a constant shadow. As we headed toward the house, I spotted our neighbor, Evelyn Harper, glaring from her immaculate lawn, arms folded like a general surveying her territory. At 65, Evelyn was the unchallenged dictator of Pine Hollow's Homeowners Association, her silver hair pinned in a tight chignon, her eyes cold as slate. She'd moved here 6 years ago and made it her mission to enforce every rule with surgical precision, from fence heights to mailbox colors. "Sheriff Daniels," she barked, striding over with a clipboard that might as well have been welded to her hand. I sent Lily inside to wash up for dinner. "What's the issue, Evelyn?" I asked, bracing myself. "It's her daughter," she snapped. "She's been trampling my azaleas. My award-winning blooms are suffering because of her carelessness." I glanced at her pristine garden, not a leaf out of place. "Evelyn, Lily sticks to our yard or the community park. She hasn't touched your flowers." Her face reddened. "Don't lie to me, Sheriff. I have cameras everywhere, and I'm filing a complaint with the HOA tomorrow. That girl needs discipline, something you clearly can't provide." The word discipline hit like a slap. Every day, I wrestled with guilt over working late shifts, over not being the mother Lily lost. "She's a kid, Evelyn," I said, keeping my tone even. "Kids play." Her voice turned venomous, loud enough to draw curious glances from nearby windows. "Single fathers like you let their children run wild. I won't let that fatherless troublemaker ruin this neighborhood's standards." The phrase "fatherless troublemaker" burned. My fists clenched, years of training battling the urge to lash out. "Go home, Evelyn," I said, my voice low and final. She huffed but retreated, muttering, "This isn't over." Over the next month, Evelyn's obsession with us grew sinister. She'd perch at her window with binoculars whenever Lily played outside, jotting notes like a private investigator. Once, she tailed us to the supermarket, claiming it was just a coincidence when I confronted her. Lily started noticing. "Dad, why's the grumpy lady always staring?" she asked one night, her voice small. "Some people have too much time on their hands," I said, forcing a smile. "Just be your happy self." But Evelyn's harassment escalated. HOA complaints about our lawn's length, Lily's chalk drawings, even the shade of our front door. Each petty grievance forced me to burn vacation days attending hearings, defending normal kid behavior against her vendetta. Then, on a muggy September afternoon, my phone buzzed at the sheriff's station. The caller ID read Pine Hollow Elementary, and my stomach dropped. "Sheriff Daniels, it's Principal Carter," the voice said. "There's been an incident with Lily on the playground. You need to come now." My heart pounded as I sped to the school, worst-case scenarios flooding my mind. When I arrived, Lily sat in the nurse's office, her face streaked with tears, her right arm cradled at a grotesque angle. "Dad," she sobbed, reaching for me. I held her gently, my chest tightening. "What happened, sweetheart?" Between gasps, she explained she'd been climbing the jungle gym when a third grader nudged her, saying she was hogging it. She fell, landing hard. "It hurts so bad," she whimpered. The nurse, Mrs. Larson, a seasoned veteran, pulled me aside. "Sheriff, I've seen countless falls. This isn't normal. The pain, the way her arm looks, it's not just a tumble. Something's very wrong. At the hospital, the doctor's words hit like a freight train. Sheriff Daniels, Lily's right radius, and ulna are shattered multiple compound fractures. This kind of damage is rare from a 5-foot fall. She'll need emergency surgery, metal pins, plates, and months of therapy. There's a chance she'll never fully recover her arm's function. I stared at the X-ray, Lily's delicate bones fragmented like crushed porcelain. That night, as she slept in her hospital bed, I sat in the dim room, replaying her story. A gentle nudge shouldn't have done this. Something was off. The next day, I interviewed the boy, Timmy, a nervous 8-year-old. I barely touched her. I swear, he said, eyes brimming. I just tapped her shoulder to ask for a turn. She fell, but it wasn't high. I don't get why she's hurt so bad. His story checked out. Other kids confirmed it was a minor interaction, not a shove. That evening, my phone rang. Evelyn Harper's name flashed on the screen. Against my better judgment, I answered. "Sheriff, I heard about Lily's awful accident," she cooed, her tone syrupy with fake concern. Such a pity when kids get hurt due to poor supervision. My grip tightened. "What are you implying, Evelyn?" "Oh, I was at the school that day, helping in a library," she said. "I saw it all from the window. That boy hardly touched her, yet she collapsed like she was brittle. Odd, don't you think?" A chill crawled up my spine. "What did you see, Evelyn?" "Just that she fell so dramatically from such a small touch. Almost like she was already fragile." Her words already fragile echoed like a warning. I dove into the investigation with every tool at my disposal. I pulled school security footage, interviewed staff, and spoke to the playground monitor, Ms. Rivera. She hesitated but finally admitted. "About an hour before the fall, I saw a woman talking to Lily by the fence. Older, gray hair in a bun, wearing a library volunteer badge. She was asking Lily weird questions about your job, your schedule, if you two lived alone." It fell off. My blood ran cold. "Describe her." Ms. Rivera's description matched Evelyn perfectly. "She was fixated on Lily's arm," she added. "Kept touching it, asking if it hurt, saying she was a retired nurse checking for injuries." Lily looked uneasy. I secured a warrant for the school's surveillance footage. What I saw made my vision blur with rage. There was Evelyn, cornering Lily during lunch recess by the fence. She spoke intensely, then, when no one was looking, grabbed Lily's right arm and wrenched it with deliberate force. Lily's silent scream was unmistakable, even on grainy video. Evelyn glanced around, released her, and strolled away like nothing happened. My little girl had spent the next hour in agony, too scared to speak, until the boy's innocent nudge in the jungle gym caused her already broken arm to give way. Evelyn had planned to hurt my daughter and staged it as an accident. I built the case methodically, suppressing the fury that screamed for vengeance. I gathered Ms. Rivera's testimony, medical reports confirming the fractures predated the fall, and footage from multiple angles. Child psychologists advised on protecting Lily's mental health during the process. On a crisp October morning, I arrested Evelyn Harper. She was clipping her azaleas, her smug smile faltering as I approached. "Sheriff Daniels, how's Lily recovering from her tragic mishap?" she asked, feigning innocence. "Evelyn Harper, you're under arrest for aggravated assault of a minor, child endangerment, and stalking," I said, cuffing her. Her composure crumbled. "This is absurd. I'd never harm a child." As I read her rights, she snarled. I was teaching that wild girl a lesson. She needed to respect rules. Her words, caught on my body cam, sealed her fate. The trial gripped Pine Hollow and beyond, a media storm exposing Evelyn's reign of terror. Prosecutors revealed her months-long obsession notebooks detailing Lily's every move, photos of her playing, fabricated HOA complaints. Her defense claimed mental instability, but the evidence was ironclad, a calculated attack on a 6-year-old to punish a father who defied her. The jury convicted her in hours 15 years without parole for 7. "I just wanted order," Evelyn wailed as she was led away, her pristine facade shattered. The judge's voice was ice. "You maimed a child for your warped sense of control. This sentence protects others from your malice." Lily's recovery was grueling: 3 surgeries, endless physical therapy, and questions no child should ask. "Why did she hate me, Dad?" she'd whisper. I'd hold her close, saying, "Some hearts are broken, but yours is strong. You're safe now." The HOA collapsed amid lawsuits, and Pine Hollow bloomed into a true community. Kids played freely, neighbors connected without fear. Mrs. Larson, the nurse, became family, helping Lily through therapy with games and kindness. 2 years later, Lily, now 8, conquered the jungle gym again. The playground erupted in cheers, and I wept, prouder than I'd ever been. "I did it, Dad," she beamed, her scar a badge of her resilience. That night, as I tucked her in, Lily said something that stopped my heart. "Dad, I'm kind of glad it happened." I froze. "Why, kiddo?" Her eyes shone with wisdom beyond her years. "Because now I know I'm brave. I know good people will always help me, and you'll always keep me safe." I kissed her forehead, awed by her strength. Evelyn had tried to break her, but Lily emerged unbreakable, a beacon of hope, proving love and courage could outshine cruelty. Her scar wasn't a mark of pain, but a symbol of triumph. Now, I want to hear from you. What would you do if someone targeted your family like this? Should neighbors have stepped in sooner, or was Evelyn's facade too convincing? Can a community ever heal from such betrayal? Drop your thoughts below, hit that like button, and subscribe for more stories that'll keep you thinking.